Good morning. I'm Cher Johnston. Welcome to my happy place. I started without you. Excuse me. I take a drink of my tea. As I was saying, I started without you. I have my Aurifil thread, number 4182. And I'm doing this herringbone stitch. And it's a little hard for me to do sort of wonky like this. I like it. I saw this on Pinterest and I really like it a lot. It's hard for me to vary the stitch length and excuse me, it's really easy for me to do stitches that are straight like that, but to do it at an angle and then to make the stitch a different length and point it a different direction instead of just straight. It's tough for me. It seems like it'd be easier. It should be easier, right? Than making them all nice and uniform. But no, it's easier for me to make them all nice and uniform. It would go a lot faster. Anyway, I like this teal color a lot. And I like this teal color a lot. I want to do purple with it. It's trash day. I don't know if you can hear in the background the trash trucks. It's a little distracting for me. And Mitzi hates it. She just left. Look at that. I got right to the end before running out of thread. All right, next I'm going to get something purple. I'll be back. There's Mitzi. It's a very nice day out today. I have the window open. I'm going to spin you around. I'm going to try to do it really slowly so that you don't get too dizzy. There's a blank wall. This is behind me. Look at that fabulousness. And what this is, those are spools. That's Aurifil thread on the left and Spargo thread on the right. And this is all my DMC threads. And these are thread drops. And they're all organized by color. And that is my Sherry Iris yarn. Anyways, I'm going to pause you for a minute. Now you're back where you belong. So I bought this Excel spreadsheet on Etsy for like $1.50 or something. And it has all the different DMC threads, and you can do like an inventory, and then you can sort them by color or by number. You can search by number. So I can search to see if I have, like if I have a pattern that calls for a specific color, I can search to see if I already own that color or if I need to go buy it. And it's fabulous. I'm so happy with it. I still have some threads that are on clothespins. I like the clothespins because they don't get kinks in them. But they're not as easy to organize. This way, with the thread drops, I cut them all to 20 inches long. And like I said, it's trash day. You can probably even hear them now. I cut them all to 20 inches. And then I just take one strand when I need it. I'm actually a little too warm today. And I hate to say that because I know that half of the United States is in this awful, horrible winter storm where there's like power outages and snow removal issues, and my gosh, they have snow in Texas. Well, I haven't listened yet this morning to anything on the news. Try to avoid the news sometimes as much as I possibly can. I think this flower is a little bit big. I have 2 strands. Forgot to tell you, it's 550. And it's in column 4 on my spreadsheet. Okay, I'm going to follow this with a colonial knot over here. Then let's do one down here. I'm just going to do a little straight stitch flower. I saw this on Pinterest and it had all lazy daisy flowers and French knots. And I don't have to do exactly what she did. I found I found some great resources. Maybe I'll put a link in the description. Because I want to do a large variety of stitches and threads and beads and sequins and all that, so that I have a reference. So that it's like a reference for if I want to do a crazy quilt project, and I can look at my book. I have tons of resources. I have tons of books and pictures and pins on Pinterest, and excuse me, I can always go through all that to look. But I do want to have my own physical, hold it in my hands, I made this kind of thing. You know what I mean? I just thought it'd be fun. But I saw this on Pinterest and I thought, that's really cute. And it was very, very simple. But it looked really cute, really fun. And I couldn't get it out of my head. So I found on Sharon Boggan's site, Pinterest? No, Pintangle. That's the name of her site, is Pintangle. She linked to a book. I'll put a link in the description to her page. And I discovered that a lot of the pins that I see on Pinterest that have like diagrams of stitches, it's from Pintangle. And also there's a lot of stitches that people have done. Most of the ones that I'm really drawn to are from Jennifer Clouston, her website, probably before she had books, before she had a YouTube channel, all that. She posted a lot on Pinterest. I'm always drawn to them. Okay, folks, I think I need to take a little break here and drink some tea because my voice isn't really working yet. It's not early in the morning. It's 11 o'clock already. But I didn't get up until an hour ago. So I think I need to go and eat breakfast. Did I show you the back of this last one? I love the backstory. This is the backstory of this one. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, I can't remember what I did on camera and what I did these are bullion knots, and they're mostly 10 wrap. These are detached chain stitch with like a long, I pulled them kind of tight and made a long tail. This is something that I saw someone else do and I went, oh, I'll try that. It's a colonial knot where you wrap like that, and then she wrapped 2 more times, and it made it kind of big. Now I noticed that one of them that I did right here, it's a little bit loopy. And I don't know, that could be because I didn't pull it tight enough. I don't know. I don't know how this is going to look. But we're just playing around here, right? 2, 3. Yeah, we're just playing around here. Oh. Well, I had intended to do a ring of little knots. But it's turned into a lot more than that, hasn't it? And I looked online. Does this look okay? I don't even know. It's looking like I could have just left it. But I don't like that one that's loopy. Well, okay. Let's just fill in a whole bunch. Oh, hydrangea. Let's make it look like a hydrangea. You know what? I could fill in with some smaller ones and some lighter colored ones. It's starting to twist a little bit. There we go. So let's just do that. I might have to come in here with some green too and make some little tiny leaves here and there. Let's do a little bit smaller one there. Maybe I should just leave some room for some lighter purple. I noticed when I was looking for purples, I have a lot that are very similar color, just different shades of the same color. And you know, if I hadn't put all my DMC threads in a spreadsheet, I would not have had them so organized. Look what I just did. Would not have had them so organized, and to know that I had a bunch that are the same. I just pulled it back. Well, okay, whatever. But I would not have known. All right, I think that's enough for that. Let's go over here. Probably shouldn't travel that far, but it's fine. Gonna do another little
Lazy Daisy Stitch Flower. Oh, you know what might be cool is to take some, I'll make sure and leave a center. Oh, might be cool to take the heart stitch and make them go around in a circle. I might have to try that on a doodle cloth before I do that on a video. Yes, I still work on a doodle cloth quite often, actually. Actually, I don't have a doodle cloth. I should probably do that, get a doodle cloth. I just pick up a piece of fabric and some thread and I practice mostly on little tiny pieces. And then I don't do anything more with them, which is silly. And I might have a bunch laying around. I'm cleaning and organizing, and right now I'm organizing lace. And I'm discovering that I have a bunch of lace that I don't like. I have a bunch of lace that I don't use. I have a bunch that I don't like. I have a bunch that I set aside to make skirts for some little girls that I know. And I haven't made the skirts. I need to make the skirts so that I can use the leftover lace, you know what I mean? But I need to start using lace again in my projects. Okay, if I just sit here and stitch and jibber jabber the whole time, I'm going to end up with a video that's too long and it won't post. So I'll come back when I have something more interesting to do, or something interesting to say. I have nothing interesting to say today. Sometimes I have nothing to say. Sometimes I just have nothing interesting to say. I'm playing chicken thread again. Thread chicken. Oh, like it. All right, I'll be back.
Okay, I have two different greens here. Might use this. I don't know. I might look for beads. Anyway, I put in, let me zoom in a little bit. I have two more colors of purple. See here? Did some stitches in the center there. I added to that. I did a few more stitches there and there. I have 209 that I used. Also, I have 210 and 211, and they're very, very similar. And then 327. And here's the thing that one of the things I like about the thread drops. I can put the thread that I haven't used on hang it there like that. I wanted to show you those before I put those away. I'm going to look at beads and sequins and see if I think I have some leaf sequins I might want to use. Yeah, I think I'm going to do these. I'm going to do them off camera. I also need to put something in the centers. Find something for the center. But I wanted to say something. I noticed on camera. Look at my thumb. Gosh. Because I couldn't really afford it, I quit buying salmon. I quit eating salmon for about a month or so. And then I noticed that this was happening. And then I saw something somewhere that talked about omega-3s and skin problems. So I got some salmon. I had some salmon today. There's my public service announcement for salmon. I'll be back. Okay, let me just show you what I did. These are from Color Streams. If you want to go to their website, it's spelled with a U in the middle. That unnecessary U. I have these. They have 2 holes in them. So I used some of my green Aurifil. This is, I don't know what color it is. But if you look at these, I have these sequins too. I've used them before. Look here. These ones have white beads in the center, and these just have a green knot in the center. Completely different look. I really like it. And then I used look, it's almost gone. This is DMC G3852. It's this beautiful gold. I love that stuff. I put gold in the center of all these flowers and then little gold French knots. There's a little gold French knot in there. And yeah, I'm liking it. And that's my video for today. Thanks for watching. Bye.